over where I'm up to with this one. I've made a bit of progress from last video, this one, especially on the arpeggio section. It's been quite tricky to get this down pat, and again I'm not quite up to the speed of, I think it's like 180 BPM, but I am slowly progressing, and I'm working on the rest of the song as well. And I think if I just keep chipping away at it over the course of a month or two, it'll all come together and it should work out. But as I mentioned in the last video, this is probably one of the more challenging pieces I've taken on, just for the sheer speed of the section I'm trying to learn, which is what I want. I want to challenge myself in any way I can with these pieces, get better and better on each one, because inevitably some of the pieces I want to take on in future do have some crazy arpeggios and octave work and all this other jazz. So bit by bit, piece by piece, I'll figure it out. And moving on to a bit of gym footage. This is some footage taken of me on my upper body day. This is a machine press. I think it's called a diverging machine press. It's pretty fun. It's quite simple and a lot less taxing than conventional, at least in my opinion, like incline presses, free weights, etc., etc. I find if I'm having an off day with like incline press or say dips or anything like that, and I can just move on to another exercise. Maybe if I'm doing pressing, I'll do rows next, and then when I come back to a bit of pressing, I'll put my energy into this, and I find that I'll still be able to progress or even hit close to my old axes, which is good. But it might just be an indicator that it's time to switch up exercise selection. And moving on to a bit of belt squat footage. I found this exercise really good. This has been really productive for my pursuit of getting rid of my chicken legs. Done a lot of squatting, deadlifting in the past, but ultimately it's gotten me stronger, but at the end of the day, my legs still didn't progress in size the way I wanted them. And this movement's been really, really good. I actually have a bit of a hip injury, so any sort of back squatting or deadlifting tends to aggravate it, but this squat variation gives me no problems at all. But something to note is, with this, I'm doing quite a bit at weight. It's about 110 on each side. But as I've gone up in weight, my depth has decreased. So the furthest I can go, as you can see, is probably like just above parallel. Still is very taxing, but I think what I might do in the coming videos is drop the weights by like 20 to 30 kilos, and then also put some plates under my heels, and then try to bias that quad movement, quad focus, I guess, just so I can get more out of the movement and I can work on my technique a bit more. But ultimately I'm pretty happy with how I'm going on this. These are very productive, but they're also extremely draining. And that pretty much sums up my video today, so thanks for tuning in, and have a good day.